My friends, let me ask you something straight from the heart. How many of you have felt your body slowing down in ways you never imagined? You sit in your favorite chair, but instead of feeling rested, you feel heavy. After a meal, instead of feeling satisfied, you feel drained. You want to take a simple walk around the block, but your legs feel stiff, your breath short, and your energy gone before you even get halfway. And then, at night, when you should be peacefully sleeping, you're tossing, turning, waking up with sugar spikes, or feeling your heart race. Now, many people will tell you, oh, that's just old age. It's normal, but let me be clear, it is not just aging. It's a warning, a cry from your body that something deeper is going wrong. Diabetes sneaks in like a thief, draining your strength day by day. High cholesterol quietly clogs the very arteries that carry life to your heart and brain. And that stubborn fat around your belly, the one that refuses to leave no matter what diet you try, is not just about appearance, it's dangerous. It wraps around your organs like a snake, squeezing your health away without you even realizing it. Think about it. How many of us have had that moment in the doctor's office when the numbers on the chart make us freeze? Your blood sugar too high, your cholesterol rising, your weight creeping up year after year. The doctor warns you, but deep down, you already know something isn't right. And yet, despite all the pills, despite all the promises of quick fixes, the problem doesn't go away. Instead, it grows, and with it, so does the fear. Fear of losing your independence, fear of becoming a burden, fear of not being around to enjoy your children, your grandchildren, the life you've worked so hard to build. But here's the part nobody talks about: you are not alone in this struggle. Millions of seniors across the world wake up every morning facing the same battle. Some smile through it, pretending everything's fine. Others quietly break inside, wondering if this is the beginning of the end. It feels unfair, doesn't it? You've spent your whole life giving, working, raising families, serving others, and now, when you should be enjoying your golden years, your own body seems to betray you. And yet, within this challenge lies a truth so powerful it can change everything. Because the very pain, the very discomfort, the very frustration you feel right now is also the signal that your body still wants to fight for you. It is calling out, begging for a chance to heal. Think of your body like a loyal friend. It's been carrying you through storms, through work, through sleepless nights raising children. It has never stopped serving you. And now, even in its struggle, it's whispering, "Help me, and I will help you." I remember speaking to a gentleman in his late 60s who told me something that broke my heart. He said, "I don't even recognize myself anymore. I was once strong. I could carry my grandchildren on my shoulders. I could run up the stairs. Now I feel like a prisoner in my own skin." And yet, when he took the first steps toward healing, when he realized that these problems weren't a death sentence, but a wake-up call, everything began to change. His energy returned, his spirit lifted, and suddenly the joy he thought he had lost came flooding back. This is why I'm standing here today, not just to warn you, but to awaken you. Because these conditions, diabetes, high cholesterol, belly fat, do not have to define the rest of your life. They are not your destiny. They are the enemy at the gate? Yes, but they are also the spark that can light the fire of transformation inside you. And transformation is possible at any age. The clock has not run out. The truth is, your body is more powerful, more adaptable, more resilient than you've been led to believe. You still have the power to fight back, to reclaim your strength, to enjoy life fully, without the constant shadow of disease hanging over you. So I ask you, will you accept the lie that this is just old age? Or will you see it for what it really is: a challenge, a chance, a call to rise? Because the moment you see the problem clearly, the moment you stop ignoring the warning signs, you take the first step toward freedom. And isn't freedom what we all want? Freedom from fear, freedom from pills, freedom from the thought that tomorrow will be worse than today. Remember this, my friends: the greatest tragedy is not that our bodies grow old. The greatest tragedy is when we stop believing in the possibility of renewal. Now that we've uncovered the truth about the struggles you're facing, let's talk about something even more surprising, something most doctors never fully explain. The truth is, many of the habits you believe are harmless, even healthy, are quietly making the problem worse. Think about that for a second. You're doing your best. You're following advice, maybe even cutting down on sweets, eating diet foods, or skipping meals to save calories. Yet somehow, the numbers keep climbing, the belly keeps growing, and the fatigue never seems to let go. Why? Because hidden traps are everywhere, and they are stealing your health right under your nose. Take a simple breakfast. For example, many seniors start the day with cereal or toast, believing it's light and healthy. But what you don't to see is how those simple carbs turn into sugar the moment they hit your bloodstream. It's like pouring gasoline on a small fire. The flames roar higher and higher. Your blood sugar spikes, your body scrambles to control it, and then, just a few hours later, you crash. You feel tired, dizzy, irritable, and craving more food. The cycle repeats day after day, and every time it does, it wears your body down just a little more. And then there's the so-called healthy snacks. Low-fat crackers, flavored yogurt, fruit juices. They're marketed as good choices, but they're loaded with hidden sugars and chemicals that confuse your body and overload your system. You don't see the damage happening in that moment, but slowly, silently, the arteries get coated with plaque, the belly stores more fat, and the pancreas, the very organ keeping your sugar balance, gets tired and weak. It's not instant, it's not dramatic, but it's deadly. Like a slow leak in a tire. You don't notice until one day you're stranded on the side of the road. Even something as simple as skipping meals can backfire. Seniors sometimes skip breakfast or lunch, thinking it will help them lose weight. But the body, fooled. Instead, it goes into panic mode, storing every bit of food as fat and sending sugar levels on a roller coaster ride. It's like shutting down the lights in your house to save power, only to find out later that your electrical system has burned out. The very thing you thought was helping is secretly hurting. I met a woman named Helen, 72 years old, who told me she couldn't understand why her diabetes was getting worse. "I barely eat," she said. "Half the time, I just nibble on crackers and drink tea." But when we looked closer, those crackers and her afternoon healthy juice were exactly what kept her sugar spiking and crashing. She wasn't overeating, she was eating the wrong things, the wrong way. Once she made small changes, the results were nothing short of miraculous. She had energy again, she slept better, the heaviness in her body began to melt away, and the smile on her face said it all. Hope had returned. This is the cruel trick, my friends. The food industry doesn't tell you that low fat often means high sugar. They don't tell you that natural juice can spike your sugar faster than soda. They don't tell you that processed bread, even the so-called brown bread, is like swallowing spoonfuls of sugar. And because nobody warns you, you walk right into the trap with good intentions, only to be punished for trying to do the right thing. But here's the good news. Once you recognize these silent traps, once you learn how to see through the shiny packaging and false promises, you take back control. You're no longer a victim, you become the master of your own health. And that shift is powerful. It's the moment you stop feeling helpless and start feeling strong again. Imagine what it would feel like to eat without fear. To know that every bite is giving you strength, not stealing it. To wake up in the morning with steady sugar, clear energy, and a lighter body, that life is possible. But it begins with opening your eyes to the hidden enemies that have been sitting on your table for years. So I ask you today, as you think about the food in your kitchen, the habits in your daily routine, are they healing you, or are they hurting you? Because the truth is, every bite, every choice, every habit is either building you up or breaking you down. And when you know better, you can do better. Remember this. It's not the giant storms that sink the ship, it's the tiny leaks that no one notices. And it's those leaks, my friends, that we are here to seal before it's too late. Now, after everything we've talked about, the pain, the hidden traps, the frustration of trying and failing, you might be wondering, is there really an answer? Is there truly something simple, natural, and affordable that can fight back against diabetes, high cholesterol, and stubborn belly fat? The good news, my friends, is yes. And sometimes, the greatest miracles are not found in a pill bottle or an expensive treatment plan, but in the very leaves of a plant that nature has given us all along. Let me tell you about one such miracle. It's not some rare herb grown in a secret corner of the world. It's not locked away behind pharmacy counters or guarded by scientists. No, it's a simple leaf. A humble, overlooked leaf that has been used for centuries in traditional healing but has been forgotten in modern times. I'm talking about the powerful guava leaf. Some of you may know the fruit, sweet and delicious, but it's the leaf that holds the real magic. You see, this leaf has compounds so remarkable that when you drink it as a tea or use it in your meals, it begins working quietly inside your body. Imagine this: you eat a meal, and normally your sugar shoots up like a balloon, floating higher and higher, putting stress on your system. But when you use guava leaf, it slows that rise. It's like putting a gentle hand on that balloon, keeping it steady, protecting you from dangerous spikes. For cholesterol, this leaf acts like a broom, sweeping away the sticky fats that cling to your arteries, clearing the path so blood can flow freely. And for belly fat, it signals your body to stop storing and start burning, almost like flipping a switch from hold onto fat to let it go. I once spoke with a man named Joseph, 74 years old, who had nearly given up hope. His sugar was uncontrollable, his belly heavy, and his energy gone. His daughter introduced him to guava leaf tea. At first, he didn't believe it. A leaf, he said. How can a leaf do what my medicine can't? But within weeks, he noticed something. His after-meal crashes weren't as bad, his clothes felt a little looser. His morning walk, which used to leave him exhausted, now felt easier. He smiled at me and said, "It's like my body woke up again." That's the power of nature, gentle, but unstoppable when given the chance. And I want you to picture this for yourself. Imagine waking up tomorrow and knowing that something as simple as a leaf is working for you. No complicated instructions, no dangerous side effects, no cost that drains your wallet. Just a natural ally, sitting quietly in your kitchen, ready to fight by your side. This isn't science fiction. It's not false hope, it's the truth that has been hidden in plain sight. And why does it work? Because your body doesn't need chemicals to heal. It craves balance. Think of it like a garden. When weeds overtake it, you don't pour poison into the soil, you gently pull the weeds, nourish the roots, give it water and sunlight. Soon the flowers bloom again. That's exactly what guava leaf does for your body. It doesn't fight against you, it works with you, restoring the natural balance that was lost. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but can something so small really make such a big difference? And the answer is yes, because healing doesn't always come in big, dramatic ways. Sometimes it comes quietly, leaf by leaf, sip by sip, choice by choice. And before you know it, your body begins to change. Your sugar stabilizes, your arteries clear, your belly lightens, and most importantly, your hope returns. The miracle is not just in the leaf itself, it is in the possibility it unlocks inside of you. The possibility that no matter your age, no matter how long you've struggled, there is always a path forward. Nature hasn't abandoned you. Life hasn't abandoned you. You still have tools. You still have power. You still have time. So I say this with all the conviction in my heart. Don't underestimate the simple things. Don't ignore the miracles that grow quietly in the soil around us. Because sometimes, the smallest leaf can carry the weight of the biggest transformation. Remember this, my friends. What looks ordinary to the eye can be extraordinary to the body. And the day you decide to embrace nature's wisdom is the day you stop surviving and start living again. Now, I want you to take a moment and imagine what your life could look like if you embraced this gift, this miracle nature has placed in your hands. Close your eyes and picture it. No more waking up with that heavy, sluggish feeling that makes you dread the day. Instead, you rise with a lightness in your body and energy flowing through your veins. Your blood sugar no longer bounces like a roller coaster. It stays steady, calm, balanced. You eat a meal and instead of crashing into exhaustion, you feel satisfied, strong, ready to keep moving. Think about your heart, beating with ease, no longer fighting through clogged arteries, but pumping freely, powerfully, carrying life through your entire body. Imagine walking past the mirror and noticing that belly, the one that has been your constant frustration, finally shrinking, loosening its grip on your body. Your clothes fit better, your steps feel lighter, and instead of feeling like your body is your enemy, it becomes your ally again. I know this might sound like a dream, but it is not. This is the life that becomes possible when you take action, when you stop waiting, when you stop believing the lie that it's too late. I've seen it happen too many times to doubt it. Seniors who once felt trapped by their diabetes, who believed their cholesterol would always control them, who thought belly fat was simply their fate, transforming into people who are vibrant, strong, and full of hope. I think of Maria, a grandmother of 5, who told me she once avoided playing with her grandchildren because she was too tired, too embarrassed, too afraid her body would fail her. But when she made the choice to begin, when she added this simple leaf into her daily life, when she refused to accept defeat, everything began to change. One day, she found herself running in the park with her grandkids, laughing so hard she cried. She told me, "I thought those days were gone forever, but I got them back. And I'll never let them go again." That, my friends, is the power of saying yes to yourself. It's not just about numbers on a chart. It's not just about lowering sugar, trimming cholesterol, or flattening your belly. It's about reclaiming your freedom. It's about waking up each day with confidence instead of fear. It's about knowing you have the strength to walk, to play, to laugh, to love, without your body holding you hostage. And here's the truth: no doctor, no medicine, no magic pill can give you that freedom. Only you can. The leaf is the tool, the gift. But the decision, that spark of courage to use it, that comes from you. And when you make that choice, you're not just changing your health, you're changing your future. So, I ask you, what are you waiting for? Another doctor's warning, another night of restless sleep, another year slipping away while you settle for less than you deserve. Life is not waiting. Your children, your grandchildren, your loved ones, they want you here, fully here, with energy and joy, not just surviving, but thriving. You have carried burdens your entire life. You have worked, sacrificed, and endured. Isn't it time, at this stage, to finally feel free? To finally give your body the care it has been begging for? The miracle is not far away, it's not complicated, and it's not expensive. It's already within your reach. All you need to do is take it and begin. Because at the end of the day, it's not about living longer, it's about living better. It's about filling the years you have with laughter, strength, and memories that your family will cherish forever. And it all starts with one simple decision: to stop letting disease write your story and to start writing your own. So hear me now. This is your moment. This is your chance. This is your miracle. Don't let it slip away. And remember this: the leaf may be small, but the life it can give you is greater than you've ever imagined.